Okay, it's been 10 minutes since I started the session and nobody has joined. I'm going to proceed sending out the reminders uh, directly through their chats. So I'm gonna share my screen as evidence of that. Okay, now I'm gonna proceed to send the reminder for the second student on the list. Hello, John. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Morning, how are you?
I'm so good. What about you?
I'm pretty good. So you were able to join. Okay, I'm trying to contact your other classmates.
Yeah.
but it looks like you're the only one who will be here in the meeting, okay? So let's begin. Wait a second.
Okay.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hmm. John, question. Did you happen to create maybe a WhatsApp group with your inmates? The ones you will have for these 6 weekly encounters?
Well, I don't have any group of WhatsApp.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right, John, so let's get started. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Angel. I will be your tutor in charge of these 6 weekly encounters we will be having for the next weeks. For task 3. Well, a short introduction from me. I was born in Cucuta, but I've been living here in the capital for the past 4 years. I've been at UNAD since 2021, and I'm currently in the 10th semester for the last practical courses, enrolled for the in the last 2 practical courses. Okay. Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself before we start, please. Your mic is off.
Okay, thank you.
There you
So, my name is Jonales Orrego. Nice to meet you. Well, in this moment, yeah, I'm a student of UNAD 12. And in this moment, I think I am in 7th semester, and I'm doing my practice as well, but in the school here in Aguas, where I am from, Aguas Caldas. I don't know. That's all.
You started the university in 2022 or
Oh,
2023?
yeah, yeah, that's true.
All right. And how's been the process? It's been a tough process, or have you adapted very well to United's methodology?
Well, the process will be or have, uh, have been okay. Yeah, so good.
Okay, good to know that. Okay, John, this session, as you are the only one, we are going to be as fast as possible. So the okay, let's begin with a short activity,
Well,
and
I
then
have a question. I have a question before start. Can you share me the link for the meeting? I was looking for that to join from my computer, but I can't. I didn't find it.
There's not like a link. You can go to the group, and there you can click on join. I will be calling you. You will receive like a pop-up message to join the call. If you are not able if you're not able to join in that moment for any reason, no worries. You can go to Teams, to that option in Teams, and look up the group 12, and there you will have I'm gonna send you a screenshot. You will see the option to join.
Okay.
So, John, I'm gonna share my screen. You will listen to a short audio about a podcast related to climate change, and um, and then you will tell me a bit about what you learned from that. Okay? So just a sec while I share my screen.
Right.
Let's see. Okay. Mm. Please let me know if you are able to listen to it.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode in our mini podcast series for beginners. Today's topic is climate change for beginners. Here to explain is Dr. Nathan Wild from the Climate Challenge Foundation. Hi Nathan. Let's start with a really basic question. What do we mean by climate change?
Hi. Well, basically, we're talking about the Earth getting warmer as a result of human activity. We can also use the term global warming.
What kind of human activity?
We're talking about burning fossil fuels like oil and coal. We use these fuels for all sorts of activities, like producing food, making clean water available, heating and cooling our homes, transport and making things in factories.
Well, what's the problem? We need to do those things.
That's true, but when we cut down trees and burn oil and coal, carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere rise. And when there are high levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, temperatures increase.
Why is that so bad? Nobody likes cold weather, right?
The increase in temperatures has some very serious results. When temperatures increase, there are more storms and extreme weather events. And as the Earth gets hotter, the ice caps at the poles melt and sea levels rise.
That doesn't sound good.
It really isn't. If we continue to cut down forests and burn oil and coal, temperatures will rise by 3 to 5 degrees before the end of this century. Scientists predict that if the world's temperature increases by more than 1.5 degrees, many people will die in extreme weather events and lots of big cities will be underwater.
So, what's the solution?
It's simple. We have to stop using fossil fuels. If we stop burning oil and coal, these problems won't get worse. And if we plant more trees, they will take up some of the extra carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
OK, but lots of people will want to know what we can use to produce energy instead of fossil fuels. That's what we're going to discuss in our next podcast. Thanks, Nathan.
All right. Okay. Please tell me, John, what you learned from that podcast.
Well, they were talking about the weather or something like that. I'm not sure they were talking about the pollution or something like that. I have a question. What is fossil fuels? What's what's the
Fossil
meaning of
fuels. Yes, fossil fuels are these ones. This one. What factories
factories of
emit, or not only that, what basically cars emit also. Cars emissions are fossil fuels. Look, look, fossil fuels. There you are. So talking about this fossil fuels, could you please tell me one solution mentioned in the podcast?
yeah the solutions that they were talking about were uh, I don't know listeners know how to say that. How can I say disminuir?
Decrease.
Okay, decrease the these fossil fuels and plant more trees as well to clean or contribute to clean the air.
Yes, that's right. This one coal. They also mention about coals. So basically, yeah, what was mentioned in that podcast was that. So let me see. Also another solution would be by planting more trees, no? What will happen if we plant trees, John?
Where well we know or I understand that trees um, trees generate in one way or to how can I say that trees make the rains come, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the rains come, and of course um, it they trees talking about trees contribute to clean more the air the air that we breathe breathe
Yes,
and
that's right.
it is it is good for us for our health.
Yep. Basically, by planting trees, we will have more oxygen released into the air, and also that will help the water be cleaned as well.
Yeah,
It's a whole process. It's a whole process, and it stops also the levels of carbon dioxide that are in the air. Could you remind me once again what is the consequence of carbon dioxide? How that is released into the air?
um the what's the meaning of car how did you say that car
Carbon dioxide. This one.
what does it mean, please?
Ah, wait, I thought I was sharing. Wait a second.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide is this. Is the chemical that is released into the air when we do what? Do you remember?
Well,
Look,
okay.
is because of this
Mm,
fossil fuels. No?
fossil fuels.
So, like you said, a way to prevent, a way to stop this chemical in the air, to remove that chemical in the air, is by promoting maybe electrical cars, electric cars, okay?
Good way. Yep.
And motivating people to use public transportation more frequently. So those are many options we have. All right. Now, talking about that, what happens if carbon dioxide levels increase? What is a consequence?
Okay, well, the consequence is that the air will be more polluted, and of course, that air is that we breathe, and of course, more people will have more health problems. The hospital will be more crowded, and there will be not there will not be enough nurses or doctors to attend us. I don't know.
Yes.
I think that.
Yes. Yes. And also other possible consequence. Well, if that happens, the podcast, the host in the podcast was saying that if the levels of carbon dioxide increases, the temperature will do the same. It's gonna increase. If the
Yeah,
temperature increase, this is going to be the consequence. The poles are going to be melted. And what will happen if poles are melted? Basically, we have a lot like a chain of consequences. If poles are melted, let's talk about the animals who live there. Look, this is another consequence.
oh yeah, yeah, that's
So,
true.
so basically, it's a
There,
whole chain of consequences. Look,
yes, the
they don't find food. They don't find food anymore in their habitat because of this problem.
yeah,
So there you are. And let me see. Also, cities, like if poles are melted, it will make the sea levels increase. And if sea levels increase, what will happen? Basically, city or coastal areas are going to be flooded. So there are too many consequences.
yeah.
What was the main problem to all these consequences? How all these problems started? Because of what?
Because of the uh, um, I forget the name of that we talked some
Carbon
minutes ago.
dioxide?
Well, yeah,
Global warming. Yeah, basically climate change is
yeah,
the
climate
the name
change.
of the problem. Climate change is basically the name of the problem due to the pollution, due to all the carbon dioxide we are emitting from our
Yeah,
actions.
yeah, you're right.
From our actions. Okay. Okay, John. So with that activity, now let's continue here. Let's continue with the methodology for these weekly encounters, okay? How many encounters are we gonna have for task 3? How many encounters will we have for task 3?
How many what?
How many encounters, sessions?
Um, I think six.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's starting today, no?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Quick questions for you. How are you? Okay, what do you know? Sorry, what do you know about the journal mentioned in the guide?
Well, I read that we will have 6 meetings, and you, as our tutor, will tell us the topic what we are going to talk in the classes or something like that. I read.
All right, yes. Okay, the topics that we will be talking about for our next sessions are not going to be given by me. Those topics are the topic is going to be sent by your director of the course
Okay.
through your institutional email.
Yeah.
So it's important now that you wrapped up that topic. Remember to be attentive to your institutional email. If I'm not mistaken, today you will be receiving that email from your director, Isabel. If I'm not mistaken, that's her name. So every end of the week, she will send you that material. It could be a PDF or it could be video.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to review it before our session because we will be having a conversation about it, about that topic. And the idea is that you can be prepared for any question that I might ask you. Okay?
Well, but in this moment, I think I read that in this section is not a material needed because I understand or I understood that this section is to talk about the um I don't know, maybe the dynamic of the classes or something like that.
Yes, you don't need to prepare a material. You just need to be prepared for the for what you're going to say, what you're going to answer. So it's just to review the material, only review the material because I might ask any question to you.
Yeah.
So you can answer without any problems and well that's it. Also, the journal. I'm going to share my screen to show it to you. Just a second. Okay, so as a piece of advice, I'm going to share with you this template. If you want,
Right.
you can use it. If you want, you can change it. But what is very important is to have the information up to date. So the cover page, it keep it as simple as possible. It's just a journal, so don't forget to replace that with your name, the number of your group. Well, this is the number of your course, the name of your course. Look, basically, you just need to present the name of the session. Well, in this case, it's just a created mid session, number one, the date, and the time. Even though the tutor says or the guide says that it's gonna be from 7 to 9 a.m., we can finish the sessions earlier, so we can finish them at 8:10 in the morning. Just 1 hour and 10 minutes, okay? Don't forget to register a short summary of what the session was about. So maybe Tutor Angel had us introduce ourselves. We clarified many doubts we had regarding the sessions and the methodology to be followed. He explained the requirements for every session and the importance for attending the 6 weekly encounters. Talk about what we have in the session. We talked about climate change as a warm-up activity. And after that, it's very important not to forget the screenshot as the evidence. So if you want, you can do it now. Like try to take a screenshot with your camera on. If possible, let the date on the corner down below to be visible. And you paste that screenshot there. This journal is worth it some points. I'm not sure how many, but be careful with that because the tutor will evaluate that journal also to take into account the whole score for task 3. John, I'm sending the template here in the chat.
Okay.
So my advice is to try to register the information in the journal during the same session. If you don't do it, it's going to be more work for you because, for example, if you leave this work behind, you will need to watch the recording to remember what the topic was about. And even if you forgot the screenshot, you will need to watch the recording again, take a screenshot. So that's going to be tedious. All right. Before I continue, do you happen to have any questions about this process to be followed?
Well, yeah, the template that I'm working on is just for me, or so I read that we have to do the journal. The journal is individual work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. So you can create a copy from that template if you want to use it. But yeah, it's an individual work.
Oh.
Okay, and that's for one side. So that's going to be the same process to be followed for every session. The same for session 2, session 3, until you complete number 6. Okay. And also take a look at the. Wait a second. Okay. One moment. I'm going to show you what the. Could you please confirm to me if you are logged into your institutional email?
Yeah.
Please let me know if you received the email from your director yet.
Let me check. Well, no, not yet.
Just a second. One moment. Let me show you. So your director is going to send you emails like this. So for example, for the second weekly encounter, she will attach the material. And for example, this case, for my case, the topic was what is the role of artificial intelligence in education. So you just need to read this PDF and be prepared to give your arguments. The same for task for the third encounter, fourth. Sometimes she sends like videos. Look, sometimes it's not a PDF, it's just a video. So you just read it. I'm sorry, you read it or listen to the material, and that's it. You're prepared. Okay. Now, don't forget that this is for the 6 weekly encounters. After these 6 weekly encounters, for task 4, you are going to present. I'm not sure if it's a debate or it's a mini webinar, but that is going to be the activity for the last task. So remember, after these 6 weekly encounters, you will need to present a mini webinar, and you will need to participate in a debate session. But it's going to be in different tasks, one for task 4 and the other for task 5. And that's it. It's going to be the end. Remember that in this case for task 3, I will be the tutor in charge of the 6 weekly encounters. But for the other activities, the other sessions for the debate and the mini webinar, the tutor might be changed because you will receive another sheet in Excel in Drive to enroll according to your best schedule. So
Okay.
far, John, do you have any questions?
Well, no, I don't have any questions till now. All is clear.
Okay. Okay, well, so not being more, be attentive to the group. Remember, no link. You just have the group and then you join. You join from the group. Well, so as you don't have more questions, remember, just in case any doubt might come up, send me the message, and I will answer as soon as I have the time. Okay.
Okay.
All right, John. Thank you so much for coming, and see you next week. Be attentive to your institutional email.
Okay, thanks you too, and
You
see you next course.
you're very welcome.